Title: A calm and inspirational look at Carl Gustav Jung's psychology. Introduction. Carl Gustav Jung, a Swiss psychiatrist and profound thinker, stands as one of the most prominent figures in depth psychology. His perspective on the human psyche extends beyond mere pathology, delving into growth, meaning, and inner wholeness. Jung sought to uncover the hidden layers of the human mind, layers intertwined not only with our daily experiences but also with the world of symbols, myths, and archetypes. In this article, we embark on a serene and inspirational journey through Jung's foundational ideas and concepts, a voyage into the depths of the psyche, where darkness and light embrace each other. Chapter 1: The Collective Unconscious and Archetypes. One of the most fundamental concepts in Jungian psychology is the idea of the collective unconscious. Unlike Freud, who focused more on the personal unconscious, Jung believed in a deeper layer of the unconscious shared among all humans. He termed this layer the collective unconscious, a universal memory of human experiences manifested through archetypes. Archetypes are universal patterns reflected in myths, dreams, stories, and cultural symbols. Figures like the hero, the wise old man, the great mother, and the shadow are examples of these archetypes. Each of us, consciously or unconsciously, engages with these inner figures. Understanding them offers deeper self-awareness. For instance, the hero archetype represents the part of us striving to overcome challenges, both external and internal. The mother archetype embodies support, unconditional love, and psychological nourishment, while the shadow reflects aspects we'd rather not acknowledge. The profound emotional connection we feel with mythological stories, legends, and even movies stems from the presence of these archetypes. Characters we recognize or admire symbolize parts of our psyche. Jung believed that awareness of these ancient structures aids in self-understanding, empathy, and finding life's path. Chapter 2: Individuation and the Process of Becoming Whole. At the heart of Jungian psychology lies the process called individuation, the journey toward becoming whole. Individuation is an inner voyage where an individual moves toward psychological completeness. Simply put, it involves integrating all aspects of the psyche, conscious and unconscious, into harmony. For Jung, a healthy person confronts all facets of their being, even the unpleasant or repressed parts. This journey requires courage, introspection, and acceptance. The starting point is recognizing the masks and roles we've adopted in society, known as the persona. The persona is the face we present to the world, which may not fully reflect our inner reality. Over-identification with the persona risks losing our true identity. Following the persona, we encounter the shadow, the parts of ourselves we've denied. Facing the shadow is challenging but essential. Subsequently, we meet the anima, the feminine aspect in men, and animus, the masculine aspect in women. Understanding and reconciling with these aspects brings us closer to the self, the central part of the psyche symbolizing wholeness. Individuation is a lifelong journey, with each stage offering deeper self-knowledge. Jung emphasized that life's goal isn't superficial happiness but psychological growth and self-realization. Chapter 3: Dreams, Symbols, and the Language of the Unconscious. Jung viewed dreams as windows into the unconscious. Unlike Freud, who saw dreams primarily as expressions of repressed sexual desires, Jung believed dreams convey messages from the unconscious through symbolic language. Each dream image holds specific meaning, sometimes personal, sometimes universal. For example, water in a dream might symbolize the unconscious, while a house could represent the self, with its different floors indicating various levels of the psyche. Dream analysis in Jungian therapy is dynamic and creative. The analyst and client collaborate to uncover the dream's meaning, not through definitive interpretation but via reflection, dialogue, and attention to inner feelings. Jung emphasized free association, personal reflection, and connection to archetypes. Dreams play a vital role in individuation. They may reveal aspects of the shadow, offer guidance from the anima or animus, or present the self. Through symbols, dreams lead us inward, communicating in the language of the unconscious. Beyond dreams, symbols in art, religion, myth, and daily life hold significance. Jung believed that since the dawn of civilization, humans have used symbols to express the ineffable. Symbols bridge the mind and spirit, the conscious and unconscious. Understanding them enriches our comprehension of life. Chapter 4: Psychology and the Meaning of Life. A distinctive and humanistic aspect of Jung's psychology is its deep attention to life's meaning. Unlike purely scientific psychology, which often focuses solely on behavior or adaptation, Jung saw psychology as a tool for discovering meaning. He frequently noted that many of his patients, especially in midlife, suffered not from psychological disorders but from a lack of life meaning. According to Jung, humans need meaning, a sense that emerges from personal experiences, connection with the unconscious, and self-discovery. Jung spoke of his personal experiences. After parting ways with Freud and facing inner crises, he turned to solitude and his dreams, rediscovering the symbolic world of the psyche. He believed each person must find their personal narrative in life, a story built on inner honesty, the courage to face darkness, and a yearning for light. For Jung, life's meaning isn't predetermined but something to be constructed, discovered, and understood. He viewed psychology as a companion on this journey, a tool for humans to explore inner mysteries and the world. Chapter 5: The Shadow, Conflict, and Acceptance. The concept of the shadow is one of the most influential and significant in Jungian psychology. The shadow encompasses parts of the psyche we've denied, suppressed, or are ashamed of. However, the shadow isn't solely negative, it may also contain talents and potentials hidden due to fear or limiting beliefs. For Jung, true growth occurs only when one confronts their shadow, not to suppress or eliminate it, but to recognize, accept, and integrate it into the psyche. Only then does the psyche achieve balance. The shadow may manifest in dreams, interactions with others, or intense emotional reactions. One sign of the shadow is projection, attributing to others what we don't accept in ourselves. Jung advised tracking these projections to understand what they reveal about us. Accepting the shadow makes us more human, honest, and profound. It helps us move beyond dualistic thinking, good/bad, light/dark, toward a more integrated view of humanity. This acceptance is a cornerstone of individuation and a path to psychological and moral freedom. Conclusion. Jungian psychology transcends theoretical frameworks. It's a spiritual journey, from the external to the internal, from masks to essence, from fragmentation to wholeness. Along this path, we encounter archetypes, dreams, shadows, and the self. This psychology invites us to return inward amidst a chaotic world and find our true selves. Ultimately, Jung's teachings remind us that each of us harbors both light and darkness. Within every fear lies wisdom, within our deepest wounds, treasures of insight and meaning are hidden. We need only the courage to look, accept, and love our whole selves.